reheating a pizza that Mama T bought me earlier. It's just not hot anymore, so I have to reheat it. Oh, let me notify everybody on Discord. There we go, yay! Everyone has been notified. Oh, hey! Shorty Cake! How are you? Hi! I was just reheating my pizza. And Colfer! Hey, Colfer! Welcome back. Have me a cherry Coke. Yeah, pizza. It's, chicken bacon ranch pizza. So I'm reheating that in my oven right now. Mama T was nice enough to buy me pizza. They're like little $5 personal pizzas. Oh, I wonder if that was my neighbor's package. But Mama T was out there, so... What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a pen. That's what I'm looking for. Because we're gonna do some art stuff. I just have it fixed to just chatting because... chances are we're gonna be doing several different things. Because I'm everywhere today. Oh, this is a commission I just finished. So I need to add this to my... Oh. Excuse me. I need to add it to my slideshow. Actually. Give me that slideshow. Let's see. Add. Add file. It is so stinking hot today. Ugh. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna wait for the oven to beep and then... Hey, Voidy! Welcome back! It was fine earlier today, but now it's like... Ugh. It's gross. It's so humid. It's like not really like hot, but it is humid. I got my fan on me. Okay. So we are doing... I want to do comic stuff. That's for my brain. That's what my brain wants. So... Oh! My oven beeped. Give me a second. It took it a second to register that it beeped, but it beeped. Hold on. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Oh, it's so sad. So we did... Did I save the pages? Excuse me, goodness. Jeez. I mean, I should have. I am aware that that it's just sharing the screen in general. Has everyone eaten? Is everyone staying hydrated? I hope so. Comics. Yeah, pizza! Mama T bought me pizza. Sorry. Oh my gosh. It's chicken bacon ranch pizza. Hey! What kind of pizza did you have? What kind did you have there, Voidy? Now, I don't know how many people have been keeping up with the... Ah, what are you having, Colfer? I don't know how many people have been keeping up with the RPG comic, the Space Western RPG comic, but we have done a singular page. So we did the prelude. So this is the prelude. As it brings it up on a different screen. Dude! Come on! Miniaturize. You rotten thing! It won't go to a smaller window, so I can't drag it! Dude, thank you! Hi! Hi! None of the what? Okay, pepperoni and mozzarella. Ooh. Sounds good. Excuse me, goodness. Okay. So this is a prelude. I still have some minor editing to do, but I'm not worried about the minor editing because I can fix it when I do the coloring and when I actually do like the fine tuning of the page. So this is just like the introduction to the comic. So then, of course, we had, you know, all of the options. And Stealing from Elatron was the play. So now I'm working on this one, which is page 2. So now, as you can tell, I'm rough sketching it, figuring out what I want to do and how to do the composition. So this one's actually going to be a 2-pager. Instead of the single page like the other one was. Sorry, I'm munching on pizza. This is my lunch. I had breakfast. So this is lunch. I don't necessarily have to figure out outfits at this juncture, but yeah, pizza ASMR. I kind of want to give Elytron a leg bag. You know, a little like pouch that's like strapped to the leg. Oh. Were you able to get any of the art stuff done that you wanted to, Voidy? Oh, and I realized the other day, as y'all could probably gather from the most recent post in the comics channel, the Space Cowboy AU one, I did not have it where y'all had permission to read the message history. So, I fixed it. I went in there just to make sure that y'all could post GIFs. Hey, sometimes you need to step away from it. Every time I'm looking at this, I get so excited. But I also know sometimes I get so excited about doing, like, certain comic things that, like, I just want to do all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to put out the whole comic all at once. But that's not, like, not like work on all the pages at once. Like, I want to actually just, like, yeah. I'm so excited to get the whole story out there. I want to get all of it out there right now, right this second. Immediately. But the other thing is, like, finding a balance. Like, yeah, now! Draw all the pages right now, this second. Today. Not paste, not over time, right now. And it's like, if there was like a device where it's like I could like attach it to my head and like just, if it could like just take an image from my head, like directly from my mind. Then maybe. Oh yeah, duh. That's how digital art works. Yeah. But yeah, I wish I could. I wish you could just slap the screen, and there you go, fella. It just took everything that was in your head and just put it down. And there you go. Because I can still talk about the characters. But it's also why I want to use the space cowboy versions. You know, the space western versions of my characters. Okay. Drink a little bit more of my cola. Sometimes just cherry cola just hits different, man. Like, I'm not always in the mood for it, but when I am, it's just, ugh, nothing else will do. Um, I think doing the expressions too is a great way to start figuring out people's design, my characters' designs and stuff. Because all my characters are in my Destiny Isle comic, and I haven't even talked about all my characters from the Destiny Isle comic. Which is what this AU is... It's what this is the AU of, is Destiny Isle. Which is the OG story where Elatron and Cephade and all of them met each other. And you find out why they're enemies. Why they're not friends with each other. It's still so interesting to see how the story itself and the characters and how all of that has changed. Because if y'all saw the original Destiny Isle, like the first draft of it, it's not recognizable. It is unrecognizable. The only thing it kept in common was the island that it takes place on and the dragons. That's basically it. Okay. I'm gonna do a new folder. Okay. Oh, I need to... Because I've been writing it out to make sure that I know, like, which direction I'm going in. So I look at... So I have something to go off of. Ah, there we go. Okay. I am really sorry, y'all, but I'm gonna have to take... I haven't been live for very long, but I'm gonna have to take a little bit of a break. My tummy, for some reason, has decided it is very angry, so... So I will put this up in the meantime. Do that so you can It's 3 a.m. I'm not feeling tired. Yay, insomnia! Woo! Well, it's only 3:03 p.m. You're a whole day ahead of me. That would be a whole day from 3 to 3? Is that a whole day? No, don't listen to me. I'll be right back. Just hang tight. But yeah, I'll be up for a while too, so hey, you got a place to hang out. Alright, I'll be right back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think I did the poll correctly. It might have already finished. It was only on for 2 minutes. I should have probably put it on for like 5 at least. But I hope everything went good with the doctors. I know it's not fun having to go through, deal with all that. Hey, we have a bot. Let me get that bot. I know y'all can't see the bot, but I can. It's also good that y'all can't see the bot. Because then I can handle it and not worry about it actually being in chat. Okay. Yep, it's a big issue with blisters. You just kind of gotta let it run its course, and yeah, it's awful if they decide popping is the option. The blisters, by the way. Because you can try your best to not, but if that blister's gonna do that, it's gonna do it. But yeah, glad it wasn't too severe. Never saw it coming off the ground as if it could feel it odd. What I make, never seen mistakes, never bread, they don't care if it's being fake. Ugh. But yeah, my body full on rebelled against me, so I had to go do that. No, not the bottom of the foot! So, how did that happen? Was it the shoes you were wearing? Because I had a pair of shoes that just... My first time walking and they just blistered up my feet. Ah. So it just happens? That's even worse. Oh, so it's a continuous thing. Oh, so that's a different kind of blister even. Gross. I'm spinning like a ballerina. Every time I see you, baby, I'm the queen of a disaster. Disaster. Spinning like a ballerina. Oh, come on, brain. Don't stop now. Yeah, so yeah, that would be a different kind of blister that does that. It's not a normal... It's not a normal blister. But then again, some people are just susceptible to them. I think I've only had blisters on my feet like a handful of times in my life. But for me, it was always my shoes. It was always because I was wearing the wrong footwear. Ah, that's the perfect emote for that. Heckin' gold. The metal siblings. So you got ahead of it. I think the eye's too far back. Yeah, that looks good. I normally wear... I don't like tennis shoes. Like, since I haven't been actually doing anything that requires me to wear, like, tennis shoes, I have not worn tennis shoes. Oh, wait. Did anyone get a chance to vote in that poll? I don't understand why it won't show me the results of the poll. Colfer, can you see the results of that poll that I put up? Because it just shows me it ended. It doesn't show me the results. Yeah, on Twitch. Yeah. Are you joking? Okay. Colfer, you can make polls, right? Okay, go ahead and make me a poll. Here, let me just copy and paste the title. So I have a idea. This is the title, Colfer. This is what I would like for the title. Because I have an idea for a poll for y'all to vote in regarding the comic. Hi, Mia! You're just in time. We're about ready to start a poll. Because I have one in mind for the comic, but I want to know where to post it. If y'all would like me to post it here in the Twitch chat or over on the Discord. And that's what Colfer's fixing to make a poll for y'all to vote on where to put it. See, these can cry. Miss Destiny, back in the day, we wanted everything. Wanted everything. Mama said, what is he? Know that your history, now that your father's dreams. Destiny, hey, we wanted everything. Everything. Mama said, don't give up. It's a little complicated. No more love, no more love. Ah, yep. I feel that. Let me know when you got that poll up, Colfer, because I can't see nothing. Yes, a poll about a poll. Are you kidding me? But it doesn't bring up a poll when I do it on my end. Give me a second. Let me... Oh, I already closed out of Twitch. Okay, so let me... When I couldn't make a killing, didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. I already know I'm gonna get hit on YouTube and probably Twitch. Okay. Okay, that's prediction. Okay, this is my poll. Okay. Oh, someone voted on it. And said Discord. So we'll put that on Discord. But figure your stuff out, Colfer. Figure out why it's not letting you do stuff. So there's no reason why it shouldn't be letting you do stuff, because you've made polls before me before. Okay. Da, 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 da. Well, let's see, I'm trying to figure out best way. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that figures. That checks. Let's see. Uh, Hold on, I'm trying to... I can't articulate words. Okay, just gonna do 2. Post. Alright, have at it! I tagged everyone and it is posted in there. Let me make sure that the channel access has stayed the same. Okay, here we go. Yep, everything's on there. Okay, cool. Okay, no, I don't want permissions of that. Oh my goodness, I told you what to do. You don't want to do it. What? Thank you. don't know how to spell words. Words? We don't know how to spell those. What are words? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Food! Oh! Just got picked up getting some food. Heck yeah! Go get that food. Okay, hold on. I was busy looking at things. Y'all know I'm distracted. I'm all over the place. I'm the fox chasing chickens. Okay. Alright, let's see. Here's the reason. Yeah! One of my initial thoughts were I have a few ideas rolling around in my head. Yep, that's basically what it is. I was like, look at this thing! Oh, wait a second. Let me go grab this one. No, look at this one! So I got a few things rolling around in my skull. And one of them is, if the kid does have a bounty, Elytron's an outlaw. Like, Elytron does what he wants. Like, he doesn't care. And I feel like Elytron would be... Because Elytron's not hurting for money. He's set. Let's face it. This man's set. So I feel like he would be more... If he saw a bounty that looked interesting, he would think it was interesting based on the person's picture and what they're wanted for. Like, he's not looking at the bounty. I mean, the only reason he might look at the bounty is to see, like, how much of a menace this person is. Because chances are, the higher the bounty, the more of a menace this person is. Which, Elytron being the agent of chaos that he is, would be very interested in menaces to society. Because he, too, is a menace to society. And so are the rest of his group. They are all menaces to society. Which is why they're in his group. Is because they're menaces to society. And he was like, I like you. Yeah, but he's bounty hunting for himself. He's bounty hunting to recruit, not to turn in. Unless, like, it's for a crime that even... Unless it's, like, for a crime that even he's like, that's too far. Then he'd probably be like, nah, I'm gonna get them. And get me something nice on the side. Either that, or he will execute his own type of justice. Because we all know Elatron... If Elatron saw fit that someone should be punished, he'll do it himself. Unless it's more entertaining to set them up to be punished by other people. But there's also, like, lots of ways that it could go. Because I've also been, like, throwing around, like, ideas of where this kid came from. Like, where does he come from? Like, is he... Or they, I guess it would be more they instead of... But... Excuse me. Um... Yes, exactly. Exactly. Elatron uses bounties as headhunting. Which is so incredibly on brand for Elatron. So on brand. You know? Oh, that wouldn't... Oh, my brain. Why is my brain moving? My brain's going at 100 miles a minute. Cause, like, while I'm doing this, like, I'm thinking of, like, what does the world look like? Because we're going with space western is the genre. Which means we can have, like... Well, that's the reason I'm going that way, is because we can have sci-fi elements. So I'm thinking, like, what if this sign, like, what if, like... Instead of it being, like, a paper notice board... If it's like a, I'm trying to decide if it's like you scan it with a device to claim jobs from the board, or if it's like you have like these little things And, like, it's actually something that you do take, but it's not paper. It's like an it's like a scroll of some kind, but it's digital, like a digital scroll. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? But it would also be funny if it, like, looked like... You know how, when you're at the airport and you're seeing all of the planes coming and going? If it looked like one of those. And then you use a little, like, your device or something to, like, scan it to take it. Something else to drink, not for everyone, but not for you. I love me so you don't have to. Because my goal is I want to make it, like, some of it's advanced and some of it's not. Like, Space Western. I don't think I'll need that much room there. Hold on. I gotta see what... Oh, chance. Here without you on the eye. Oh! So, like, the sign or, like, the device to take the job? Oh, hologram inside the orb. Yeah. It makes me think of a Magic 8 Ball. Kind of, kind of. Like, the orb is, like... Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, it's nothing that, like, shows up, like, above it. It, like, actually shows in the orb. Like, you actually look at the orb and it's inside there. Instead of going above or something. That would be interesting. Yeah. And what if it's like a map? So you take the orb and you, like, scan it with the orb thing. Like, there's some way to, like, scan. You know, like a tapping your card scenario. Okay, so I'm thinking, like... Hold on. Brain is moving. Brain is braining. I got thoughts, so give me a second. Ooh. Hold on, the Saturn ring gave me such a cool stinking idea. Okay, so what if it's like the way you carry it is you don't have to like put it in your pocket or anything. Like it like hangs out. What if it like hangs out on your wrist? Not exactly the wrist, but yeah. It hovers around. It's not like on your wrist. It's just like around your wrist. So I think what would be cool is if change the layout completely of the um information board. So like let's say like I guess it wouldn't be, but like this is the map. And like it has like do you know what I'm saying? Like it has like it shows where it has like little blips, like they're like little wanted posters. But to like look at a blip, you just like you can go to like an area that you're looking for. See if there's any bounties or jobs. So not just bounties, but like missing people, missing items, deliveries, you know, just like, you know, any odd jobs like that. And if you, so, and then if you see it, like, and you can click on them, you can tap, and it'll show, and then it'll bring it up bigger, what you're looking, you know, what you're looking for. So you can click it, and then it'll show you, like, what job that is. And, like, it's, and, like, you can tell if it's, like, a bounty, missing person. You can tell what type of job it is just by looking based on the color coordination. Color coordination or icon or something like that. And then you click it for more information. Like, more specifics. And then if you decide that that's the one you want, you just put your wrist to it. You just put your wrist to it, and then it reads it, so it scans, and then it takes it off of there because you've accepted the job. So it removes itself from the board. And then if you take the ring off of your... If you want to actually look at it, you can take the ring off of your wrist. That's... You can take the ring off your wrist, and then it will turn into an orb. So it'll look like a globe. And you can rotate it however you want or need to see exactly where you're going, to make sure you're in the right area and what have you. I'm just gonna... Okay. I love spitballing. Give me a second. Be cool. I'll also ignore this, but realistically... Ah. Oh, that's true. Ooh, collectibles? Shut up. This is making my ADHD brain so happy. Collectibles? No, but, bro, what if? What if? And, like, it's a different little thing? Right? Like, it's a different little charm, depending. So, like, if they have, like, a certain amount of certain charms, you can tell if they have, like, a large amount of, like, bounty charms, you know, this is a seasoned bounty hunter. You know, it'll tell if it's like, they're mainly a bounty hunter, or if they're, you know, or if it's, like, missing person, or delivery. It just says what their it just conveys what their specialty is. And if it has nothing, then chances are it's just a civilian. Because it still works as a map, even if you're not going to go and take jobs. It still is a great way to get around. It's like a GPS. It's like a portable well, it's a GPS system. And you can probably do everything with this thing. It's probably not just GPS. It probably does the whole shebang. The phone calls, the, you know, video messaging. It probably does all that stuff. But I also like that having the picture on there. Smartwatches, if they were good, exactly. I have to put the charms. But it is this world. I do have that, like, bounty hunters. Bounty hunters and law enforcement are ruthless in this world. So Elatron has chosen to come to this place at a time where it is not a good time to be an outlaw. Between bounty hunters and law enforcement and them being not nice in any capacity, like it basically just being a sport at this point in the history of this world. But that also begs the question. But that also like gives like more depth to just everything in general, because one of two things has happened. Either one, Elatron doesn't have one of these things, or two, there's no charms on it. Which, if he doesn't have one, that means he doesn't. The kid might think he doesn't wear it like everybody else does. Because you can choose how you wear the thing. Like, it doesn't have to be on your wrist. Like, what if it can adjust size and it can be an earring, you know? But, like, it doesn't actually, like, go in your ear. It just, like, hovers there, you know? Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, for customization, and also, like, that would tip off, that would make the kid think, that would be one of the reasons why he would go straight to, this is an outlaw. Because if there's no charms, well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. But, like, in general, civilians and outlaws, I think, would be the two that are most likely to not have charms. Because if you yourself are wanted, you're not typically going to go after bounties. Unless it's like a private party, if you know what I'm saying. You're not exactly going to put yourself in the way of law enforcement. So it might not be an automatic tip-off, because once again, civilians are also, they're likely to not have charms on there. But, like, at the same time, it can't be used to, like, track somebody. Like, it's advanced in the sense of, you know, what we've discussed, but not advanced in the fact that it doesn't have, like, recognition software, if that makes sense. Like, the device itself recognizes ownership. But, like, do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Yeah. And if it is Elotron's, like, first time on this planet, I think it is probably more likely that he doesn't have one. But, like, he's working on, like, he's having someone else attain the hardware, if that makes sense. Instead of everyone having to attain it separately. Because I'm thinking he's treating, like, I'm thinking how Elotron operates. Because this is how he operates in general. So, oh! It's raining! Heck yeah, man! I was wondering why the humidity calmed down. Oh! Oh, that would be interesting. I'm trying to think of, like... like it doubling as a self-defense? Because, I mean... in the day and in the age that they're living in, you kind of need something for, like, defense or something. Even though typically they have weapons like guns or whatnot, but this would be something that would be like, maybe not specific. I'm like, my brain is like thinking of like defense, you know, defending yourself, and immediately where my brain went after that went into my head was Captain America. It's Captain America's shield, but in the digital age. I mean, that's a really cool concept. It's a really cool concept to have, you know, a shield. You're basically fighting with a shield. Which, once again, is such a fun concept. So I really like that, actually. But it's not like a full body shield, you know, you're talking about. Like a Captain America shield, I think. I think that's actually probably, you know, like this. You know, just like a, you know, not a super big shield. A multi-purpose tool. Maybe it's upgradable. So what I'm thinking is that the charms, you have a bunch of different charms. Oh, heck yeah. I'm all about spitballing the ideas. So, you have the charms for the different, that represent the different jobs. But, you don't get more depending on how many jobs you do. You get like you get like one charm. So like let's say you take a bounty, but you also take, so you complete a bounty, but you also complete a finding a missing person and a delivery. You get one charm for each of those, for each type of job. And then the more of that job that you do, the charm, either the charm itself changes, like think of like bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. So it changes based on, either it actually changes, or like it has like the emblem on one side and the number on the other. But I think it would be interesting if it just changed. Like, that would be cool. So it changes based on, so like if you have like someone with like a bunch of platinum on it, you know that, oh god, like they're good at their job. But then, and how to get other charms, your other charms are upgrades. So its default function is like defense, phone, GPS, that type of thing. Apps. All of those types of things. That's, just standard. That's the standard. And then if you start doing jobs, you get charms. Yeah. You get charms. And then if you do upgrades like rope, getting a charm that adds rope to it, getting a charm that, you can make it do different things depending on what charms you get. So you can go and purchase upgrades. Man, the more I do this, the more this is feeling like a video game. And I love it. I'm not trying to spell things correctly. Maybe I can do like a throwing disc. Like double it up. Like have like a double throwing disc. But like endless possibilities. There's all kinds of stuff you could do with it. But this is still considered, but I still think like it's considered the basic. Welcome back, Colfer! Oh my gosh, we did so many things. Okay, so now this thing doubles as like a shield. So like its default setting is like you have like a shield, so you have something to protect yourself with. And then of course it does the GPS, phone, you know, all that stuff. But you can also get upgrades for it. So you can have useful things like rope, basically a Swiss Army knife. A phone that doubles as a Swiss Army knife. So you can purchase upgrades. You can have like throwing disc, a rope, and I don't have the other things figured out, but I'm sure there's more. But I know there's more. And you can purchase upgrades for it. And with the charms, and each upgrade is a charm. You probably need a license if you upgrade it. I think if you're going to do upgrades, you probably need a license. Well, it also probably depends on your upgrade. Like rope, you probably don't need a license for the rope. But if you're going to have it like a weapon, you might need a license for it. Hold on a second. I want to look. I want to look at something. Oh, wait. But we were doing... No. It must have been... Wait, hold on. Oh, I need to go over here. Okay. No, I don't think that's it either. Dang nabbit, I'm trying to find a thing. Okay, let me see. Hacked one! Okay, 1870. 1870. Remember 1870 for me. Okay. So with the whole space western, so space western is its own genre, but I was looking at, like, specifically, like, what'd I say, 1870? Yeah, 1870. That's the year I'm looking at as far as, like, the inspiration for the Western elements. You know, that time period for cowboys. That's the... That's... Once again, that's, like, what I'm looking at for my inspiration for, like, the old-timey part of it. And, fun fact, gun licenses were not invented yet. So I'm thinking, technically, you wouldn't need a license for probably most things. Like, I know we're having the sci-fi things in there, but, like, I'm also thinking, like, they don't exactly have safety figured out yet. If you know what I mean. So that's what I'm thinking. So probably this doesn't need a license. You know, definitely things like, yeah, no safety nets. Yes, advanced yet primitive. Another good example, and also very inspiring, is Fallout. Of course, it's not space western. It's its own thing. I think it's called, like, Nuclear Punk or something like that. So it's following into, like, that steampunk vibe. So where it's like, it has, like, new technology, but it also feels outdated. Somehow. Futuristic but outdated simultaneously. But yeah, that's kind of like the vibe that we're going for. And also with the charms, so each upgrade is a charm, but we also came up with, instead of, like, it multiplies depending on how many jobs you do, you get one charm for each type of job. So, like, bounty hunting is one charm. Recovering missing person is one. Recovering missing items is another, and so on and so forth. And instead of you getting, like, if you do, like, a bunch of bounty hunting jobs, it's not, you get a bunch of charms, bounty hunting charms. It upgrades your bounty hunting charm. So let's say you do 5, like, not 5. It'd probably be more like 50 to 100. You do 50 to 100 successful jobs. Your charm will change then to, from just the standard to, like, bronze. And then, like, silver, gold, platinum, etc., etc. So your charm upgrades. Instead of getting multiple, it changes per job. So you get one per type of job. One per job type. And then it upgrades depending on how many jobs you get done. Successfully, I should add. it doesn't count if you take a job and then someone else completes it before you do. It's whoever completes it. And yeah, I do like that. Like you were saying, Colfer, I do like that. You know, you can click on it, and like it'll tell you if there's people already looking at it or have already taken it, and then you can click that list, and it'll show you how many people, you know, who's on that list, who took it. Oh, you know what? That's interesting. It would make sense that. Huh, wait. Because now I'm just trying to think. Because if it does display the face and name. Wait, what if it's like social media? You can go by an alias. It doesn't have to be your face and your name. Because if it was the real name and the real face, if let's say, a law enforcement or another bounty hunter or outlaw can look and see who's taking these jobs. And then they can tell if, like, it's another bounty hunter, you know, like an outlaw. Yeah, code names. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And, like, the other thing that would do is it would protect the bounty hunters themselves, or people doing these jobs. It would protect them themselves so that, like, if someone does have a target on their back, they can't go in here and see who is after them. So they can't get, like, a head start. They can't get a jump on it. Yes! It just makes for a lot more interesting little nuances, like interesting little situations to happen. So I like that. I like how it would be like a little ID tag. Yeah, it just gives more of a excuse for stuff to happen. So, like, I think with, like, even with how versatile this thing is, it's not actually classified as a full-on weapon. Where's my thing? Hold on. I'm seeing if I have enough duplicates on my Bongo Cat. I doubt it, but I might. Yeah, I do not. Wait, that's new. There's something new on Bongo Cat. What is that? Okay. But yeah, it's not classified as like a full-blown weapon. But like this, I feel like this is like in general maybe the only thing that you need, unless you want to be like super extra and cover all your bases about it. Um or maybe going beyond the basic is more expensive. So like to do some of the so like most people, even ones that do the jobs, might have more of a basic set, but if they're like a super successful, like at bounty hunting and stuff like that, super successful at the jobs, then they might have more extensive upgrades. It's like in general, the more upgrades or the bigger the upgrade, the more expensive it is. Okay, I gotta turn this fan off. Did it go over again? Sure did. Keep messing up my chair. Also, music stopped. Why did my music stop? Oh no, it didn't stop. It's just quiet. Wait, when did Toki go live? Toki's been live for an hour. Maybe let it all go tonight. But I was telling Bloom, like, the more we'd like talk about this and get into this, it's sounding like a video game, and I love that. Okay. Hey, no love. Hey, no bum puppy girl. Okay, now that we have more information, let's go back up here. I'm trying to think what the housing for this thing would look like. Because I'm thinking, considering the way that it is, I'm thinking it's... maybe not like an extensive covering, but like... on my side, I broke into a million pieces. Can't go back. Says it's not like this board anymore. It's like an actual, like... actually, no. It probably wouldn't be big like that. Because you'd need to get close to the thing. So we were cowards, so we were liars, so we're not heroes. We're still survivors, the dreamers, the writers, the lying. I'm tired of fire, and I'll be right here by your side. Let's see. It kind of reminds me of... on anime, you know, like ramen shops, how they have the, you know, the doorway with the curtain on there. But yeah, like that. Except it's open front and back. It's just got a covering over the top of it. Oh, let's see. What time is it? Okay. Oh no. Okay. I've got to reply to this. Hold on. Dang it! Discord! Discord keeps being stupid. Okay, there we go. Making sure my friends are staying hydrated. Wait, what? Oh, garlic's over there. Everyone's getting sick. The one table I wanted Mama to take is gone. And I don't know when that happened. Either I'm absolutely blind and out of it, and she came and took it, and I didn't even realize, or I'm just silly. Which either could be true. Walk in the Valley of Kings, to talk in the valley of men who sold their lives to a dream. How long have we been live? 2 hours? We got a lot accomplished in those 2 hours. We came up with like a whole system for this world. We got like a whole thing going. But I think I gotta get up and get myself moving. But I don't know if y'all want to hang out while I move stuff around, or if we should raid out. I do have a lot of moving around to do, so I might be exhausted. And just want to sleep afterwards. You know what, I think... yeah. Yeah. Okay. The one that I'm following. You'd think if you put in the search, it would show who you're following first. Okay. So let's go ahead and raid Toki. He's playing Apex Legends currently. But he has really great vibes. I think we've raided Toki before. I know I've been sharing his live streams. But let's go ahead and raid Toki. And I will hang out in here. While I do some of my stuff, I'll hang out for a little bit. But let's go and show him some love, because he has some really good vibes, even if you're just gonna lurk. Yeah, you too. Oh, before I raid, I actually wanted to say something to you, Bloom. I could always message you, but I'm talking to you right now, so, I am open to do more commissions if you are open to working with me again. I just will say I won't be able to do anything until next month, because I just have too much. This month is too full. So I wouldn't be able to take any more until at least next month. Just letting you know. But I would be happy to work with you again. If you would like to work with me again. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this month is just, I think, is tough for everybody. So it's like, yeah. It's like I know where I stand, and I am it's rough. All right, let's head over. Bye-bye. Stay hydrated.
Unfortunately, I would love to.